All right. So, if you guys don't know me, my name is Shelby Jeffries, and I'm an elite ambassador here at Q. I have so enjoyed being here. I've been here just at a year, actually, at the end of October. A year ago, I joined Q, and it has completely changed my life. It has transformed my friendships, my health, our finances, everything. It's just been a huge blessing on my life, and I love sharing the products with everyone because obviously we have amazing products, and I obviously love sharing the opportunity as well. So this call is going to be a mix. We have a special guest with us tonight. Her name is Laura, and she's going to be sharing her story here in a little bit. So you'll hear all about her, but she's a super special person to me, and she has an amazing story. But I am just going to kind of scoot past me because I am not in the spotlight tonight. And I want to talk to you guys just a hair about Q and who we are, why we're here, kind of thing. So, Q is like, um, you probably have never heard of Q if you haven't been introduced to it, before the person that invited you here introduced you to it. That's because we are fairly new to the e-commerce world. We actually launched our products in 2012, but they were mainly on like doctor shelves, chiropractor shelves. They were used for medicinal purposes. And in 2018, we went e-commerce, and I'm so glad we did because had we not, we would not be reaping the benefits of the products or the business at all. So I'm super thankful that they went that direction. We have cutting edge products, and we're constantly launching new products. It's really amazing actually how fast they put stuff out. But we are in 26 countries and growing. We are considered the fastest growing health and wellness company out there right now, and we've had like 1,200% growth since 2018. So that's massive. So a lot of people are starting to hear about us. We are, like I said, in the process of globally expanding. So our momentum phase is definitely on the uptick. We are right between ground floor and, the momentum phase. So we are very much in a fast growth pace of just people joining, people seeing about us, people hearing about us from friends and family. We're constantly, in a new market or launching new verticals. So the kind of the benefit about being part of Q is you're the first to really show your friends and family about us. It's not an oversaturated market like, essential oils or anything like that. So that's really great. I like to call these guys the superheroes of Q. So real quick, I'll just kind of introduce you to these guys. Over here we have CEO and founder Mark Wilson. Obviously, he is the person that found Q Sciences. He played for the Raiders and won. Was part of 2 championships, and when he retired, he basically just got bored, and he was like, you know what, I can't stand this. I don't want to live on the golf course every day. Like I want to do something that impacts people's lives. I want to make a difference. And that is what he has done. He contacted Dr. Stephen Kimberly, who you see here in the middle. And Dr. Stephen Kimberly is an amazing, smart human being who is over all of our product launches. He basically makes sure that we abide by those quality assurance standards and makes them absorb into our bodies the best way possible because we are based on bioavailability. So that is like, we have to make sure that we are making products that are bioavailable, right? He is an amazing human being. He was an internist for 30 years, the WebMD editor for 20 years. He's also a licensed naturopath. So he's a great person to have on our team. Then we have over here President Jake Spencer. He's co-owner as well. He came on board in 2018, and that is when we went e-commerce. So obviously he is the man, the myth, the legend behind our compensation plan, which is the talk of the industry. He used to be in network marketing for like 20 years. And so he knows exactly what it's like to be a part of the field. And he will say that our compensation plan is not generous, it's fair. And I like to argue with that and say it's both. Great people to have a part of us. They're very generous people, Christians, and I just love being a part of Q for that alone. Q has like a wide variety of products, but it's not books and books and books, of products. We have just what you see here on the screen. We are, slowly and steadily launching newer products. And then in 2023, we are said to have a household brand being launched. So that's really exciting too. We're going to have all cleaning products. So we're all very excited about that. But we have really everything that the average person could want or need. Something for everyone, even your pets, your kids, yourself, your husband, your grandma. Really, something, like I said, something for everyone. So we have hemp, we have nutraceuticals, which is just like our vitamin line, fitness and weight loss, vitamin sprays, which are really neat, kid supplements, collagen, one of the best on the market in my opinion. It's medical grade, wonderful. We'll talk a little bit more on that later. Terpenes, which you've probably never heard before, because I had not before I joined Q. We are one of the first to market those as well. Hormone balancing, energy, immune support, you name it, we have it. This is a long list of quality assurance standards that we have to go by. So we have to abide by all of these things to be considered quintessential. And all of our hemp, you can scan like a QR code on the bottle, and it will tell you exactly what test it went through, what was found in it, how clean it is, so you can feel safe taking it and also giving it to your family. Vitalize is actually what got me into Q. I'm not going to completely go all into that because, like I said, we're not sharing my story tonight, we're sharing Laura's, and I just want to kind of hop into her story so she has time to share. But this is our hormone supplement. It's an adaptogenic herbal supplement, and so many women have taken this and have just said it has just been life-changing for them. We have, imbalanced hormones no matter the age when we get into adulthood, and a lot of times we don't even know it. We just deal with it. We think it's just normal. So we have this for men and women, healthy estrogen and healthy testosterone levels, and it's a really neat product. Then we have Q Core. This is honestly my favorite product of Q. I have top 3. This is top 3. And I love how it comes in convenient AM and PM packs. So you don't ever forget. You can grab them on the go. You can take them on vacation without taking up a whole bunch of space in your suitcase. But it has 4 main products. We have Q Max in here, which is I like to call it our brain support blend and multivitamin. So you're going to get all the benefits of a multivitamin, but you're also going to kick that that brain fog kind of feeling that, that just kind of can't get out of your funk. It's just going to kind of make you more alert, and also you'll benefit from the multivitamins in here as well. We have Q-Biotics Total, which is a probiotic and a prebiotic blend. Spore forming, comes from the soil exactly where it's supposed to come from. Heat stable. It's a really incredible pro and prebiotic blend. This supplement really focuses on gut health, and combined with Q Digest, which is down there, which is a natural enzyme blend. It's got 11 natural enzymes in it. They're digestive enzymes, and what those do is they help break down everything in your gut that maybe you personally have a hard time breaking down, and you may not even know it. So you get bloat, and your gut gets kind of unhealthy, and those 2 products work together so that your supplements can have a healthy absorption and max absorption into your body, into your system. So really great. And then we have Q Align. Also a really amazing product. It's a natural anti-inflammatory. People swear by it. I take it for headaches, knee aches, all that. It's obviously in Q Core, but you really can't overdose on it. So if I ever need extra, I just take extra. Some people just take Q Align and say that they feel like they're in their 40s again when they're in their 60s, aka mom. So this is Q Core, and this is what my sweet friend Laura is about to talk about and share her story. She has an amazing testimony. She has helped so many people so far in her short journey here at Q, and I'm so excited for you guys to hear from her, because what she's about to share with you is actually going to just blow your mind. And I can guarantee you that you will be reaching out to someone if this is a supplement that you're interested in, because her story is really going to impact you like it has so many people. So Laura, I'm going to mute myself. If you will unmute and share your story, we'll get at it.
All right. So Hi, everybody. I'm glad you're here. So, yeah, like Shelby said, Q Court, it's totally changed my life. A little backstory. I was first diagnosed with Crohn's disease. That's why I'm here. That's why I gave this a chance. But I got diagnosed with Crohn's, 21 years ago, in 2001. And from the moment I was diagnosed, I had never heard the word Crohn's, didn't know that was a thing. Had just didn't really know what was happening with me. I was incredibly sick and young and didn't know what was going on. And so immediately, from the moment I was diagnosed, I began taking really, really strong steroids, like the highest dose you could possibly take. Um, Immediately as like a 12, 13-year-old kid. I gained 50 pounds in 2 weeks. That was a lot of fun. I still have the scars from that. But it was tough. It was really, really tough. And from that moment on, it just got tougher and tougher. In 2010, I got so sick that I began having to have surgeries. What actually brought me to the point of having to have surgeries was I was so sick that I did, with my doctors in Birmingham, I did a pill cam test. I don't know if you know what that is, but you swallow this camera in pill form, and it's supposed to take pictures of your insides, and you're supposed to see it later on, a few days later that day, whatever, but I never did. But it turns out that got stuck in my intestines because of how bad they were. Had to have a surgery to get that removed, and ended up having 4 major stomach surgeries within 4 months that whole summer. Also, during my second surgery, I had to have an ileostomy bag, which was horrible. I was just talking to Cindy about this. Like, my Crohn's was always so widespread that for me, it wasn't an option just to take out the disease part of my intestines and then move on with my life. I would have had to like take everything out. And who wants to do that at 21, 22 years old? That just wasn't an option for me. So thankfully, they were able to reverse that eventually. But from that moment on, like I kept having surgeries. I never got any better. My Crohn's was always like super severe. And I've had doctors everywhere: Birmingham, Huntsville, Pittsburgh. I've had surgeries in all these places, Nashville. Let's see, I've had 8 major stomach surgeries specifically for Crohn's. And in between all of those things, I was taking every drug you can imagine, every single biologic, which if you don't know what a biologic is, they are ridiculously strong drugs that for me had worse side effects than the Crohn's that I was actually dealing with. Very severe things, warnings that came with medicines that came with warnings like, do not ever get pregnant on this. Your child will either pass away, or you might pass away, or it will have severe birth defects, all the things. And I was putting that in my body for years and years and years. I was on a form of chemo called methotrexate, which I gave myself a shot every week that made me so sick for like 4 or 5 days. And then right about the time that it wore off, it was time for me to give it to myself again. Just a whole lot, just full of things like that, up and down, trying new things, trying diets along the way, trying, whatever I possibly could to get my body working the way that it was supposed to, get it regulated properly. But nothing ever worked up until the point that finally the last doctor that I had was at Vanderbilt. And it was so serious. They didn't know what to do with me anymore. We had literally tried everything. I was still sick and getting sicker and sicker and sicker. And they just, after going to them a couple times and them not having any idea what to do with me, they just basically said, you're wasting your time. You don't need to come back. We don't have anything else for you. Sorry. So I was like, well, crap. What am I supposed to do? So yeah, God just opened a door, and I did try another health and wellness company, and I'm not gonna lie, it did help me for a little bit, but it just wasn't sustainable for me. It was expensive. I wasn't making money with it at all, really. And so I just had to move on from that. But God did do something really cool for me in that time, like absolutely amazing miracle. Within that time, I was healed. He healed me. He gave me a miracle. And for about 5 years, I didn't have any problems with Crohn's until the spring. It started coming back. I got really, really sick again. Didn't know what to do. My husband and I prayed. I really did not want to go back to doctors and have to do that whole long, long list of trying all the things, what's going to work, what's not going to work again. We were contemplating going back to that company that I had been with before, but I didn't have a peace about it. And in comes Shelby telling me about Q, and I had been watching her for a long time, and seeing her results and just being completely amazed with it. But I was kind of a little scared to try it just because I had done all the things, but also my husband and I prayed again, and we were like, okay, let's give this a try. What do we have to lose? We don't have anything to lose. So I did. That was in August. I think August 10th was the actual day that I ordered. And Shelby, being so amazing, went ahead and gave me some of her products of Core and let me go ahead and start it right away. And within 2 weeks, I was seeing major improvements. Really, after 3 weeks, I was like, what is Crohn's? I don't even know. If I didn't know that I had Crohn's, I wouldn't know that I have Crohn's. If you know me, you've probably heard me say that recently. But guys, I went from literally being sick in the bed every day. That's how I started my marriage with my husband. What a trooper, absolute man of God he is. Being sick in the bed every day when he left for work, and being in the bed sick when he came home from work, or on the couch or wherever I could make it to. And I had gotten back to that point again. I was pretty much just immobile. I was at home. I was in the bathroom. I was from the bed to the bathroom to the couch to the bathroom. But I don't have any of that anymore. I do not have any more issues. I'm living my life. I'm able to enjoy my marriage fully. I'm able to enjoy vacations. We went to the beach the last week of August, first week of September, and I was able to literally go on a boat with my family for 5 hours and be fine. Like, that was unheard of for me before then. And now, like, I'm able to have dreams for my life. I'm able to walk out things that I know the Lord has called me to that I never saw myself being able to do. I always just kind of saw like sickness being the thing. Like, hi, I'm Laura. I have Crohn's. That's how I labeled myself, but I don't have to do that anymore. Sorry, I'm emotional. I don't have to do that anymore because God is so good, and He put this in my life, and I don't ever have to go back. These products are just incredible. Like Shelby said, I had great results with the other company that I tried, but nothing compares to how I feel right now. I've never felt this good in my life, and I never knew that it was possible to feel this good. I just kind of always imagined that I would be chained to the bathroom or chained inside my house. I would have to figure out what I had enough energy to do. I would have to, be tired and sleepy every day, because it's not just stomach issues. And autoimmune disease is all the things, like your whole entire body, kidney stones, psoriasis, like skin stuff, just all of the things, and joints and muscles. And like, I have all of that back. My quality of life it's amazing. So yeah, I have energy to do what I want to do. I feel like doing the things that I know God has called me to do, alongside my husband. And it's just, it's amazing. So if you've been thinking about this, don't wait. I could have waited even longer. I should have reached out to Shelby immediately when I saw what she was doing, but I just didn't know. It's totally worth it. Like we racked up so many just for me having to go back to the doctor again when all this started back flaring up, and I needed to see, okay, I need to know what's going on inside of me. We racked up a really hefty medical bills again. But I don't have to do that anymore. I know what this is going to be every month. We've budgeted for it, and it's beyond worth it because I don't have to pay for labs. I don't have to pay a specialist's copay to see a specialty doctor, which a GI doctor, gastro doctor are specialty doctors, and it's more than just a regular doctor visit. But I don't have to worry about that anymore. I don't have to worry about all the tests and scans and scopes, and I don't need it. So if you've been thinking about it, just give it a try. Like, not to sound like too businessy, but there's a 30-day money back guarantee. If it doesn't work for you, you can get your money back. You're not going to need it because it's going to work for you. Like, I fully believe that with all my heart. So I'm passionate about this. I want to continue sharing about this. If you have any questions, I'm here. Shelby's here. We want to talk to you. We want to help you feel better. I'm praying for you. I pray that if you do have issues like anything that I've dealt with or anything that Shelby's dealt with, that you will reach out to us. Just real quick, I forgot to mention the other 3 surgeries that I had. I said I've had 11 major surgeries. The other 3 were due to like female reproductive issues that developed, resulting in me having to have a radical hysterectomy, which, if you don't know what that is, they take your uterus, your cervix, your ovaries, your pelvic lymph nodes, all the things, your tubes, everything's gone. So I've also dealt with that. Any of you ladies that are dealing with anything along those lines, I'm here for you in that way. I want to talk to you about it. But yeah, I don't have any more issues from anything like that either because my whole entire body feels great. So Q-Core, give it a try. We're here. We're here however you need us to be.
Amen. That's so good. That's so good. I'm just like, your story brings tears to my eyes because it is truly amazing what this has done for you and the quality of your life. And you're so young. I'm so glad you get to like live your life how God intended for you to live it. And so thank you for
Yeah.
sharing your story and being vulnerable and letting people know what you've been through because you never know what other people are going through. And I mean, for something so simple to give you your life back, I would say it's worth the money without a doubt. You know what I mean? So thank you so much, Laura, for sharing. Um, I am going to share one more product with you guys, and then I'm just gonna like quickly like roll through the business side of things. But the collagen that we have is also in my top 3 favorite products. I had postpartum hair loss. I've had like 3 babies in 4 years. So I lost a lot of hair between those kids. It would grow in, and then I'd have a baby and it would fall out, and it would grow in while I was pregnant, and then I'd have a baby and it would fall out. So after my last baby, it all fell out. Like I was just bald, like right here. And I mean, I started seeing growth in my hair within like 2 weeks of taking this collagen every day. It's just 1 tablespoon a day. Um, and it's liquid. It absorbs into your body at 90%. It's medical grade. You're really not going to find, a better collagen unless you go to the hospital and get something like of the sorts like that to get your hair growth started again. It's a really incredible product. We have 2 different ones. They're both full matrix, which means they have 5 types of collagen in them. They come from 2 different formulas, so chicken and bovine. And it's liquid. So like I said, liquid is always better than powder. So if you're taking powder collagen, stop. You're wasting your money. It's only absorbing at like 15%, and you're probably paying $50 for that little canister that you mix in your coffee every morning, and you're just not getting the benefits that you need to get from it. So reach out about the collagen for sure. It's great for your hair, your skin, your nails, your joints. Um, all the things. If you don't know what collagen is, you need to know what collagen is because it depletes in your body the older you get, and that's why we get wrinkles. That's why our hair thins, all the things. So something really neat about Q is we have like a whole fitness community. That's really special because fitness falls right in line with health and wellness, right? I mean, we want you to have, every aspect of your life healthy. So we have 5 F's: faith, family, fitness, finances, and friends. And so this is the fitness portion. You have a whole app that you get when you join Q for completely free. And it has all these things listed. So you have workout programs, instructional videos, a personal trainer, meal plans, recipes, nutritionists, like all the things that you could ever want on your health journey and a weight loss journey, fitness journey. We have different stacks of products that you can get to assist you with that. And then every Monday, if you buy Q Core, every Monday we have a 30-day challenge that starts called Core 30. And so you basically get to try out MyQFit and do like a whole fitness regimen for 30 days to see what it's all about and kind of experience MyQFit and do it as part of a team. So that's really cool too. Oops, wrong way. Becoming an ambassador of Q. So like if you were to take these products and really like them and say, hey, I think I might like to tackle this as a business and maybe make some extra income with it. We have 2 different ways to join, but the $99 one is definitely the better way to go because you get our business app, which is the business tools app. You run your whole business off of it. It's really neat. The MyQFit app, you get free shipping all year long and you get your website. And what's not listed on here is a free financial advisor. So every person that joins Q as an ambassador gets a free financial advisor. They sit with you, they budget with you, they, work out savings. They do all the things that a financial advisor does completely free to you. So that's amazing. They help you pay off debt, all the things. I had never done network marketing before I joined Q. It was never even something on my radar that I ever thought I even wanted to do. But as a mom, I needed purpose. I needed something to fulfill what I had lost being a mom of 3. You're a mom, you care for your kids all day long, and you feel like you kind of lose yourself in that. So when I joined Q, I was like literally flying by the seat of my pants. I had no idea what I was doing, but we have simple plug and play systems in place, trainings, mentors. We have access to the top people. One of the top earners in our company literally reached out to me a few days ago and asked me how we were doing because our family's been through a lot of trauma the last 2 months. And she was like, I care about you. I just wanted to see how you were doing. If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. That's really unheard of in this industry. You don't get people at the very tippy top of the company. She's the top 3rd earner in the company. And she's reaching down to little old elite me and is asking how I'm doing, not asking how my numbers look, not asking, she does that too, asking how she can help me professionally, but she wanted to know how I was doing as a person. And I feel like that's a different culture here at Q. We give you all the tools you need to start right now. It's a simple process and you're never alone in it. Never once have I felt alone in this process. We have several ways that we earn here at Q, 6 ways specifically that we earn. You get customer commissions, which is 10 to 30%, depending on where you're at on your growth journey in customer sales. You also get a customer sales rank pay, so set pay monthly based on the customer rank that you hold. You get team sales rank. So when you choose to build a team, if you choose to, you do not have to recruit. You do not have to build a team. You can focus solely on customer sales if you'd like. But if you do decide to build a team, you also get a set rank pay. So there's no averages here. It's all based off volume and it's set pay based on your volume, which is really wonderful because you know what you're going to make if you hit that rank, and you can schedule your bills around it however you need to do. You also get one-time rank bonuses. So as you hit ranks for the first time, you get what we call promotional bonuses. So bonuses on top of your rank pay, a one-time bonus. When you hit the scale of elite, you start getting our financial freedom movement debt payoff program payouts. So they will start paying $100 towards the debt of my choice starting next month. and that grows. Obviously, you can see down here at the bottom, elite is 100, bronze is 200, silver 3, gold 4. So that's like a pretty big deal. That's on top of everything that you're already getting paid. That's paying off your debt, guys. Like that's huge. Like they just pay it for you. You get an email, hey, your bill's been paid. Wonderful, awesome. We get paid weekly here, so it's not like waiting the whole month to get your numbers. Like whatever you hit that week, the next week you're getting paid for it that next Friday. So down here at the bottom, you can see just really how simple it is. For the first rank, you need 3 orders and you get paid $50 and $100 bonus. Like that's 3 orders of Q Core, and you get a $50 paycheck plus $100 bonus. It's $150. That's your whole first month of Q Core yourself, and you're paying for your products. The next month, the next rank, you're actually like making money, and then it really starts to make a difference at executive and elite, and like you're paying bills at this point. So really great. Right now we have something called Christmas cash. So if you join in the month of November or December, you get like extra bonuses, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. This is just showing you that like we have a 1-page compensation plan. So 1 page, that's it. It's not 11 pages. You're not going to download a PDF and try to read through all this garbage. Like, I don't even know how I'm getting paid. Oh, well, I'll just accept it. No, like, you don't get taken advantage of here. You know exactly what you're going to get paid, when you're going to get paid. And that's really special. I really love that here. So if you did decide to join as an ambassador in November or December, and you say, hey, I think I might like to try this out, you get additional bonuses. So on the first 3 ranks, builder, pro, and executive, you get $65 extra for hitting builder, $65 extra for hitting pro, and $125 for hitting executive. So you have the potential to make over $1,000 in your very first month here with Q, just by hitting those first 3 ranks, which is definitely doable because you have the mentorship, you have the training, you have everything you need, the tools you need to get started. And then you can capitalize on other portions of the Christmas cash too, but I won't touch on that. We can ask questions about that, if you decide to do it. But what's next for you? First, thank you for coming. It's been a true honor to be able to share this with you guys. Basically, just follow up with the person that invited you. Ask them questions. We don't have a whole lot of time left to ask questions on here, which I would typically open up. There's only about 3 minutes left before we're going to get cut off. But if you want to ask questions, I will definitely use the next 3 minutes to do that. If you need to hop off, feel free to do that as well. But if you have any questions or need anything, feel free to pop in. Someone may have the same question you have, and I'd be happy to answer it for you. Everybody's bashful. That's fine. Okay, guys, thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate your support and for listening to us. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. And we hope you guys have a really wonderful weekend, and we'll talk to you soon.